Welcome back to J&J Dynasty. This is going to be a waiver wire special for week 2. All right. So these are going to be guys who you probably want to pick up or trade for week 2 prior to the week waiver wire. So I'm going to be really specific on some gets. I'm going to tell you some not hat to stay away from, and we're going to go from there. By the way, if you like any of this content, hit the subscribe button, like, and comment below. Hit the bell too, so you know when the good stuff is coming. Because the waiver wire stuff you're going to put out, and it's going to be on Wednesday, so it's not going to be a lot of time there for you to go in between. All right, so let's get into it here. All right, so let's start off with the waiver wire. Jeff Wilson. Some leagues he's going to be out there, maybe 50%, I think is what the stats are, somewhere on there. But Jeff Wilson, you definitely want to get him because he is the number 2 running back, even though they had Trey Sermon and they cut him. He went to Philadelphia. Davis, Wilson is the number 2 guy. He proved it in the game, game 1. Mitchell's going to be out 6 to 8 weeks. You got a free starter if you had Jeff Wilson Jr. on your roster. So you want to be able to do that, right? Let's see here. What is next? So, oh, hey, I got to do that, don't I? Boom. So we got that. Now we can change it. Okay. So we're going to get into the whole Dak situation here for a second, but I want to let you know about some traps that I think that are out there that people are going to be all over. So you want to watch out for these traps. Devin Duvernay. I think he caught 3 balls, 2 touchdowns. Bateman caught a deep ball. So there wasn't, I think he had maybe 3 or 4 targets the whole day. So Devin Duvernay is a trap. He's going to be a trend, he's going to be a mirage, not a trend, okay? So definitely watch out for him. Same thing with Dontrell Hilliard. So the thing about Hilliard is he caught 2 passes on 3 targets, and he housed 2 of them. Or did he do 3? At any rate, he had 2 long touchdown receptions. He didn't really get any rushing attempts. Dontrell Hilliard is a trap, so don't spend a lot of bid bucks on him if you can pick him up for cheap. Him and Duvernay, by all means, take a shot on him, but watch out. Don't blow your load on going after them thinking that they're going to be season saviors, because there were a lot of injuries this week, right? So you don't want to be doing that. So those guys are traps. All right, so let's get back here. Obviously, Dak is down. Now, the problem with Dak is that they're not going to put him on the IR, so that's going to leave you short. If you're like me and in a lot of leagues, except for the leagues that I have him, Davis Mills is out there and available. So if you need a backup quarterback to back up the backup, hopefully that you have for Dak, then you go out and get you some Davis Mills. The problem is you're not going to get the IR spot for Dak because of Jerry Jones. So Davis Mills would be a good replacement if you do need a quarterback to pick up. I think he's got a lot of upside yet. So there you go. All right. So we're done talking about Dak and that. So this is going to be a real quick, waiver wire special. Try to get you a few names to go after, right? All right. So let's get to the Chargers, right? Keenan Allen went down. Josh Palmer, pick him up, get him, trade for him. Young guy. Allen's 30. Mike Williams did nothing again. Palmer technically didn't do anything, but they were way ahead. Game script, the whole 9 yards. Josh Kelly could be a possibility here, but get yourself some Josh Palmer for Keenan Allen. Sony Michel did nothing. Joshua Kelly. You also have Spiller there too, who was hurt. So we don't really know about that usage, but fade Sony Michel as a Charger. All right. So a couple other guys I just want to throw out there real quick. Drake had the lion's share of touches for Baltimore. Didn't do much with him, but until Dobbins gets back and until Edwards gets back, Drake would have some value. So he's a guy that I'll pick up for cheap. I had him on a bunch of rosters, and then I had to cut him because I picked him up late in the preseason after he got cut by the Raiders. And when he got picked up by the Ravens, I had a couple shares of him, but I had to let him go because I couldn't hold him. I needed to go get a kicker and a defense. So that's a one guy who, for 5, maybe 10 blind bid bucks, go and get yourself a share. You're probably going to get a quality backup because you know how they circle the running backs there for the Ravens. You know, 3 of them are going to get touches every game. So, you know, it's definitely someone that would be worthwhile. All right, now finally, the last guy I'm going to touch on, Rex Burkhead. He is fool's gold again. He's a trap, but he might be worth picking up because he had the lion's share of touches. Pierce didn't do a whole lot. Burkhead is going to be the guy who gets the receptions. The problem with him is he has 2 or 3 great games a year, and you never have him in the lineup when he does go off. So, fool's gold, yes. Pick him up, yes, if you need him. But know what you're getting when you're getting that. So that's pretty much a lot of the big waiver wire news that I wanted to throw out there real quickly. Trying to think of anything else. Rodrigo Blankenship actually got cut today, so if you do have him on your rosters, you want to get yourself a different kicker. I do have him on one of my rosters, and I've got a 86 him, so I can pick up another kicker. So I just want to let you guys know that. Going to be airing this early on Wednesday, like noonish, 1 o'clock-ish. So you have some time to make some of the moves with that, right? And then just once again, here is the beginning of the season. Now this hasn't changed much. This is what you're going for. If you see, this is how you want to see do your defenses, right? Way over there at the far side, those are the defenses you want to pick up for this week if they're available in your league, because they've got the easiest schedule, depending on matchup. So those are the teams for the rest of the year that you want to go with. All right, so that's going to be that, and we're just going to have a picture of Jeff Wilson as we do the sign-off here, and because he is going to be a difference maker in the next few weeks. He's going to probably win some guys, some divisions, get you buys into the playoffs. He may not be around for the playoffs, but there you go. He's going to be there. All right, with that being said, like, subscribe, give me the thumbs up. Woo, yeah, woo. And if you have any comments, definitely feel free to do some comments below. Hopefully I'm upgrading my thumbnail, so hopefully a few more people will start watching this stuff. If nothing else, I'm doing it for myself. Yeah! Once again, from Justin with J&J Dynasty, until next time, take care.